A Fed magistrate in the U.S. country of Texas has controlled how a key portion of the Affordable Thoroughness Act, ASAI, superior named as Obamacare, is unconstitutional. 20 state reasoned the entire law was invalidated by a changing in tax rules recent year that removed a fine for not possessing public health insurance coverage. CEO Donald Trump card told the governing was large news story for America. The act's provision will, yet, stay in location before and circulation is heard at the U.S. high trial. CEO Trump card pledged to disassemble Barack Obama's milestone 2010 Health Act, that was intended to do care lit affordable for the lot Americans who had been estimated out of the marketplace. But in spite his Republic side possessing majorities in both of the Building of Representatives and the Senate, the ASAI is yet operational. Yet, in 2017 convention did annul the demand, the as-called person credentials, how human beings buy public health insurance coverage or pay a tax fine. He as well forced inbound more Democratic Senate minority group lead cast Schumer and more Democratic orator of the building Nancy Pelosi to undergo a powerful law how provides large health. The governing came a day up the last date for Obamacare registration for the upcoming year. Two Republicans, Texas lawyer General Ken Paxton and his Wisconsin copy Brad Schimmel led the legislative problem. Meeting in Fortress Cost, U.S. Area Magistrate Kane O'Connor marked how a dollar tax draft gone by convention in 2017 removed the tax penalties that nobody who unsuccessful to receive public health insurance coverage had to pay in. He controlled how the person credentials was now unconstitutional. As the person credentials was an significant item of the ASAI, the entire of Obamacare was thus unconstitutional, Magistrate O'Connor told. He told his governing was worried in the intentions of the 2010 and 2017 Congresses. This approved the ASAI. The last sawed off the recent leg it stood at. Ms. Pelosi outlined the governing as brutal and ridiculous and told it would be repealed. She told it vulnerable, this ugly ending of Republicans' all-out attack on human beings in before existing facility and Americans accessing to affordable public health thoroughness. Mr. Schumer, meantime, told the governing emerging to be relying on defective legislative argument and with hope it will be inverted. He told how if it was upheld in the high courts it will be a calamity for tens of millions of us families, particularly for human beings in before existing facility. The judgment is nearly specific to be disputed in the U.S. high trial. White's Building Representative Sarah Sanders told how the law would stay in location for the period creature, anticipated future legislative developments. Meantime, the White's Building named on convention to substitute Obamacare in an affordable health framework that protects human beings in before existing facility. But some state include reasoned how elimination Obamacare would damage millions of Americans, and anticipated any circulation the milestone public health thoroughness law remnant in location. U.S. Senate more Democratic lead cast Schumer told, if the terrible governing is upheld in the high courts, it will be a calamity for tens of millions of us families.